Mindful Life Practice community.
Okay, so welcome to our Vinyasa class. As you can see, I have changed filming locations. I have gone on the other side of the wall to my bedroom. The reason for that being was that I was sick of the living room and I thought I needed a change. So here I am. The funny thing is it actually worked well. It's changed my perspective. Let's sit our hips back on our heels and let our arms be heavy and rest our forehead. And then just use this moment to tap into the breath and tap into the body. So I've been thinking a lot today about, I grew up in a very, very small house in Toronto, in downtown Toronto. And it's not that we didn't have a lot of money, but my parents just made sacrifices and had the smallest house so that they could afford other things. And anyway, my bedroom was so small in my house that it only fit a twin size bed and I could reach across the width of the room and probably touch either wall. There's a lot of like small things that you can get bogged down on and things that, you know, you could be feeling crappy about right now, I think. We're all going through a tough time. But I realized last night, I was like, how lucky am I that I have space in my bedroom to roll out my yoga mat? Like that was something I dreamed about when I was a kid. Having a bedroom big enough and having a room with a window that had sunlight, because I didn't have that growing up for 18 years. And now I have a window that, you know, has a really nice view. And I've been really trying to cultivate a gratitude practice because I don't have one at all. And if you take these moments to just feel gratitude for these little things you have, I find that it can really help me feel a lot better. So I know I've always, or not always, I've been doing this gratitude theme for a week, but it's not getting old yet for me. And I'm gonna invite you too, if you wanna take a moment to think of 3 little things that you're grateful for today. Jillian was saying she got to go into campus and work there and she's grateful for that. Maybe it's something just like having food in your fridge. I'm gonna invite us to make this be a gratitude practice. Just showing up and cultivating some appreciation for all of the abundance in our lives. Let's walk our hands towards the right. Rest the forehead on the mat. Breathe into the left side body. And then walk our hands all the way back through center. And then take them the opposite way over to the left. I know we've been enjoying music on Zoom lately. I'm going to tell you why I'm not using it for this class. Walk your hands back. And let's start some flows coming in and out of table. So breathing up to your table. And then exhaling back to your child's pose. So I need to take some time to make some copyright-free music playlists. Inhaling to table, and then exhaling to your child's pose. Yeah, you got it. Because some of my playlists have been caught from YouTube being copyrighted. So I'm gonna take some time, investigate that, make some playlists that won't cause YouTube problems. And then we'll get back with some music on Zoom. But in the meantime, if you want to play your own playlist, go ahead. I've done that in the past 2 classes I've attended. It's been really nice. Take one more coming up to your table. And then let's start to move through some cat-cows. Inhaling, tilting at the pelvis, lifting your heart, lifting your chin, cow. And then exhaling, curling the spine, tucking your chin, cat. Breathing in, rippling like a wave. And then exhaling, curling the spine, cat. Yeah, keep going like this, 2 more. And then 1 more. And then come all the way back through center. Turn your palms out towards the side. So on your mat like this. And then maybe turn them all the way back towards the knees if that's okay for you. And then rock back and forth. And I'm just gonna take a moment to silence my phone because I keep forgetting and stuff keeps popping up, and we really need to let this time be separate from the rest of the chaos. No CNN for this hour, no text messages. Just you and your body and your breath. Turn your palms back towards the front of the mat, spread through the palms, press through the fingers, tuck the toes, lift up and back, find your down dog. And then bend through the knees, walking out your dog. Cat is over there throwing things off the table. Seriously, I'm terrible at putting things away, which I've always been my whole life. I just leave things out wherever I want to. Claire Edelson actually probably remembers that. We went to summer camp together, and Claire was the type of person who had like her stuff neatly folded. And I was the type of kid that like all my stuff was just in a lump on the ground. Come back through center. Anyway, I just leave things out on the table all the time, and I've learned from it because today I was running around the house looking for one of my AirPods, talking to the cat, being like, where did you put that? I really just need to put them back in their case. I need to learn. Can you teach an old dog new tricks? I don't know. Take a breath in, ripple forward into your plank. And then on your exhale, shift back to your down dog. And then let's just take 3 more like this. Inhaling forward. And then exhaling back. 2 more, breath in. And then breath out. And then 1 more breath in. This time you're forward in your plank. And you're going to land your right elbow onto the mat. And now try to make a chaturanga arm with your left arm. So we're just doing something like funky and weird. For 3, for 2. And then on 1, land your left arm into this forearm plank as well. Navel is drawing in. 3, 2, 1. On 1, soften your hips and lift your heart and find your sphinx. And fill up your lungs with air. And then exhale. Tucking your toes, lifting up. Place your left hand on the mat. Place your right hand on the mat. Coming back to your down dog. And then let's follow that sequence 1 more time. Inhale, ripple forward like a wave, find your plank. And then exhale, shift back to your down dog. 3 more, inhale. And then exhale. 2 more. And then 1 more, come all the way forward. You're gonna land onto your left elbow. Try to make this chaturanga arm with your right elbow. Get uncomfortable. And then land your right elbow on the mat, forearm plank. 3, 2, and then 1. And soften your hips down and lift your heart and breathe your body. This is a really gentle and simple back bend to start with. And let's play a little bit more. So if you're good here, your back is sensitive, maybe stay. And if you want to deepen this back bend, you're going to land your palms and see if you can lift your heart up, coming into your seal. Notice what your low back says to you. If you need to back off, back off. And then we'll come back down. Place the palms underneath the shoulders, lift up to a table, come back to your down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet, switching things up today, finding yourself in a forward fold. Bend the knees a lot, dangle, let your head be heavy. Let the weight of the world, literally the world that is 2020, just roll off your back, get rid of it right now. Let's breathe into halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. Taking 2 more, breath in, breath out. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. And then gently roll all the way up to stand. Leave your palms alongside your hips. And then for a moment, I want you to, as mindfully as possible, walk up to the front of your mat. So feel every part of your right foot touching the ground and every part of your left foot lifting off, and then every part of your left foot landing, and then every part of your right foot lifting and landing. How does it feel to feel every part of your foot touching the ground? You're not just walking aimlessly, you have purpose. And then once you arrive at the top of the mat, taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, let's move. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step your feet back. Vinyasa. Come all the way up to your down dog. Take your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Draw your right knee in, step your right foot between your palms, inhaling all the way up to a crescent lunge. Yeah, nice work. Exhale, lower back down, plant the palms, step back. Take a vinyasa to your down dog. Opposite side, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Draw your left knee in, step your left foot between your palms, inhale all the way up to a crescent lunge. Exhale, come back. Step back to your plank, vinyasa. Come up to your down dog, hold for a few breaths. I'm just going to adjust my air conditioning. How incredible is it that we have temperature-controlled rooms? Like, we can literally cool it down or heat it up to meet our body needs. And how crazy what our ancestors have thought that was. Isn't that something to be grateful for? Especially if you live in Abu Dhabi and it's like past 40 degrees. Right leg lifts up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. We're adding on. Draw the right knee in. Step your right foot between your palms. Inhale up. Nice work. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come all the way up, windmill palms to the mat and frame the foot. And then step your right foot back. Nice, let's vinyasa. You got it. Inhale, left leg up. Draw your left knee in, plant the foot between the palms. Breathe your body up to a crescent, and then open to a warrior 2. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way up. Windmill your palms to your mat, frame your foot. Step back, vinyasa. All right, one more warm-up flow, team. Right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Draw your right knee in, step your right foot between your palms. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. If you've practiced with me before, you can probably predict this at this point. Predictability is nice. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, come up to your warrior two. Windmill your palms to the mat and frame the foot. Great, you're off the back heel. You're gonna land onto your back knee. Low lunge. Take your right arm up towards the sky. Option one here. Option two, hand on sacrum. Option three, kick the heel back, get into your quad stretch. 3, 2. Beautiful. On one, release that foot. Once you land it, I want you to tuck your toes, lift up, and then roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Step your right foot back. Find yourself in your Vashisthasana. 3, 2, and then 1. Land your right palm, plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vinyasa. Meet all the way back up and down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Draw your left knee in, step your left foot between your palms. Inhale all the way up. Open up to your warrior two. Breathe your body, reverse. Come up and windmill palms to the mat, frame the foot. Land onto your right knee. Inhale your left hand up towards the sky. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Release the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, step your foot back. Take 3, take 2, and then take 1. Land your left palm, find yourself in your plank. Let's vinyasa. Come all the way back to your down dog. And then once again, come forward into your plank. We're gonna take a few back bends. So land the knees onto the mat. Slowly lower all the way down. Next, lift your arms behind you. Take an inhale. Lift your feet, lift your hands, coming into a locust pose. So we are doing back bends tonight. You have not yet figured it out. I realize we're doing like a lot of forward folds, a lot of arm balances in my classes, and we need to balance it out. Slowly lower. Next one, interlace your palms. On an inhale, lead with your heart, lengthening up. Take 3, take 2, and then take 1 to lower. And then for your last one, if you want to kick your heels towards your bottom and grip your palms onto your ankles, go for it. This is your bow. If it's too much for your back right now, don't worry about it. You can take one of the earlier variations. Lifting your heart up. How does this feel in your spine? Don't worry about going too deep. Try and create a smooth and even arc. 3, 2. And then on 1, land the knees. And then windshield wipe your knees from side to side. Come all the way through center. Land your feet. Push your palms into your earth. Lift up. Shift your hips back and then give yourself a moment to counter those back bends in our child's pose. Letting the ground hold you here and be your support. On your inhale, lift up to a table. Tuck your toes up and back to a down dog. We're moving into our mandala flow. You know what? I'm gonna turn so that you can see me when I do this. Rather than my back always being to you, which it always is. Take your right leg up towards the sky. You're gonna bend through your right knee and open through your hips, stack through the hips. If you would like to flip your dog, rippling forward, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, Landing on the right tippy toes, lifting your heart for 3, for 2, and then for 1, land your right palm, take your right knee into your chest, 3, 2, and then 1, step your right foot between your palms. We're gonna inhale all the way up, and then open to a warrior 2. You got this, you've been here before. Land onto your left outer edge of your foot. Let your gaze settle forward over your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come all the way up. Lengthen through your right leg. Reach forward, right fingertips reach forward. And then land your right arm alongside your right leg. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. I have to tell you, I'm thinking right now, Princess is kind of like Hug's son, Niall. Like, Princess never played in this room until I'm teaching yoga here, and all of a sudden, this is where she's playing. It's like Hug says that the noises always start whenever she starts teaching her yoga class. If you want to shift weight onto your right foot and right fingertips, taking your Ardha Chandrasana, go for it, finding your balance, lifting your left leg, 3, 2, and then on 1, step your left foot all the way back, lifting all the way up. Lengthen through your right leg. Turn all 10 toes to face the side. Take your heels in, your toes out. You're gonna bend through the knees and come into your goddess squat, and then open your arms. Yeah. Let's place our index finger and our thumb together, and then spread through the fingers. And I wish I could tell you off the top of my head what mudra this is, but I don't know. I only know the name of one mudra. I don't do a lot of mudras in my classes. Mudras are like hand positions. I don't know why. I think I was like trying to not be too like woo-woo and out there, you know? But I think there's value in these little details. So I'm gonna try to integrate them more, but I will also try to remember what they're called next time, I promise. Lengthen up through your legs, you got this. Release your hands, turn your left toes to face the back of the mat, and take a big step in with your right foot. Inhale your arms up, keep your left leg extended, and then reach your arms forward and let your arms dangle alongside your left leg. So you are bringing yourself now into your pyramid pose. Rolf Gates has this beautiful passage about making this a pose of devotion. Devoting your practice to someone or something here, whether it's Allah or Buddha, whether it's human potential, God, whatever you believe in. Science. Maybe you're like me and you just believe in the system of yoga, and that's enough. Keep your right fingertips tented on the mat as you spiral your left arm up towards the sky. And then either stay here or shift weight onto your right fingertips and your left foot. Now see if you can take both palms into heart center and lift up into a warrior 3. So your right hip is level with the left. Yeah, nice work, you guys. And then come all the way up to stand, placing your right foot alongside your left. Hands are feeling your heartbeat. Can you be grateful for your heart that is beating inside of your chest? Feel your lungs expanding. Can you be grateful for each and every breath? And then we will take that flow on the opposite side. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Make your way back to down dog. If you would like to vinyasa, go ahead. I'm going to skip the vinyasa this time. I'm going to grab a sip of water, actually. All right, so from your down dog, it's your left leg that extends up towards the sky. Nice. You got it. Press evenly through both palms as you do this. Bend through the left knee, stack the hips, yeah. Maybe you flip your dog if you feel like it. Yeah, I think I did that on the other side. taught 3 vinyasa classes in a row. So I'm like, did I? You can't tell me over Zoom. Come all the way back. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Take your left knee into your chest. Holding here for 3. You got it. For 2. And then 1. It's okay. Step your left foot between your palms. Good. Coming all the way up into your warrior 2. Nice. See that your left knee is stacking above your left ankle and you're opening through the knee. Yeah. Can you bend a little deeper into it? Beautiful. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Nice. Come all the way back up. Lengthen through your left leg. Reach forward and then drop your left arm alongside your left calf. Reaching your right arm up towards the sky, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shift weight onto your left foot and your left fingertips and reach your right leg up. This is your half moon, your Ardha Chandrasana. It's okay if your balance is off today. Step your right foot all the way back. Tilt all the way up to stand. Nice. Heels in, toes out. Bend through the knees, goddess squat. Now this time you are going to interlace your palms, releasing both your index finger and thumb. And the reason why you're doing this one is because it's the only mudra I can remember the name of. This is called Kali Mudra. My teacher, Frederic, often calls it Charlie's Angel Mudra. And then if you would like to extend your arms up overhead with this mudra and then just see how this feels, take 3, 2, and then 1, lengthen through your legs, release that grip. Turn your right toes to face the front of the mat again. Step your left foot in. Inhale, reach through the arms. And then reach forward like you're reaching for something or someone or whatever. And dangle your arms alongside the leg. Frame the foot. Breathe into the back of the right leg. What is happening there today? And then maybe you spiral the right arm up towards the sky. Shifting weight onto the left foot and the right foot. Stay for 3, for 2. And then on 1, see if you can lift your palm up, lifting both palms to greet each other. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Tilt up to stand, land your left foot, hands at heart center. Feel your feet connecting to the earth, holding you here. What a privilege it is for us to be able to stand, to walk, to use our body for this practice. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to lower, make your way back to your down dog. If you would like to vinyasa, go ahead. Nice. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Take your feet wide, toes out, heels in. Bend through the knees, sit into a squat at the back of your mat. Little intermission between our mandala flows. Choose your own arm balance. That's what we're gonna do. Or stay with me in this squat if you don't feel like it. But if you wanna do your crow, if you wanna do your lalasana, if you wanna do your side crow, fallen angel, whatever you're working on, let's take about, or headstand, MJ, go for it. Totally. Let's take about maybe 10 breaths doing whatever you want to do. Nice. I just realized who left in the middle of the class is Lindsay. I was trying to figure out who left. She must have had something from work come up. So hard to work jobs where you feel like you can't zip away. I can only imagine what that's like. Well, I mean, I guess that's like being a teacher when we're normally in the classroom. Once you've been through your 10 breaths or whatever, Nice. Let's all just come to sit on our bottoms. Let's take a little break. Feet together, hands on the soles of the feet. Taking a big inhale, lengthen through your spine, and then come forward. Seriously, guys, if you have another room in your house, I highly recommend it. Or even like just changing the direction that your mat is facing. Like to look at something other than like my kitchen and then my balcony. Like now I'm looking at my cupboard. It feels like I'm in a different place. It feels like I'm on vacation or something. I've left the house. Taking one more round of breath as you are. And then we will just close our legs together. And then make our way back up and back to our down dog. And if you want a vinyasa again, go ahead. Great. Breathe in your right leg up towards the sky. Stack your hips, open your toes over to the left. And then maybe flip your dog, landing the toes, lifting your heart, back bending. If it's something you're working on, I've played around before with trying to get into my wheel. Be really careful with your shoulder, but maybe you can start reaching your right arm towards the mat. Oh, my back is not feeling it today, so I'm not gonna push it. Let's come all the way back through center. Take the knee into the chest. And then step your right foot between your palms. Landing onto your left heel, coming all the way up. Warrior two, reverse your warrior. And then come all the way back up, lengthen through your right leg, reach forward, right arm alongside right leg. And this time again, we're going to shift our weight onto our right fingertips, right foot. And then maybe you take your full Chapasana, kicking the heel back. Getting this quad stretch, this hamstring stretch. I'm falling all over the place today. Extend, land your left heel, coming into your goddess. So heels in, toes out. And this time, I'm going to invite you to choose whatever mudra you want. I thought of one more I know. You can do this one with me. Your palms are together. Your thumbs and your pinkies are together, and then you're opening your fingertips into a flower. And this is Locust Mudra, I think. I learned this one this week. This is actually relevant to our gratitude practice. This is Lakshmi's hand mudra, and Lakshmi is the deity of abundance, gratitude, appreciation for all that we've got in our lives. Lengthen up through your legs. Release that. Left toes face the back of the mat. Big step in with your right foot. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. And then reach forward. Bring your foot. Keep your right fingertips tented as you spiral your left arm up towards the sky. And then shift weight onto your left foot, right fingertips. And maybe you grab hold of the foot, your Chapasana. And then extending your leg, take your hands into heart center one more time, warrior three. And now this time, we're gonna come all the way up and kick your right heel in towards your bottom. So you're engaging your quad first. Take your right palm onto your right foot. So maybe you just stay here in this quad stretch. That might be enough. Maybe you kick your heel back, coming into your Nadarajasana, your dancer's pose. And then let's slowly come up to stand. And then just land the right foot and take your palms into your heart center. We keep coming back here to this Tadasana pose. It seems simple, but there's two ways that you can do this pose. One as if you're not present, and the other if you are. So how does it feel to be standing with your full attention into this moment, into your heartbeat, into your breath, into your mind? Then let's go through the movements one more time. Maybe this time you're so familiar with the flow that you can really breathe into it. And it's okay if you're not. That's what I'm here for. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, big extension, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway, let's lengthen. Exhale your way back down, plant the palms, step back, vinyasa. Coming all the way up to your down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend through the left knee, stack your hips, flip your dog, landing your left toes, lifting your heart, maybe, oops, see I can come into full wheel on this side, but not the other. I don't know why. Slowly coming back up. Land your left palm. Let your spine realign, knee into the chest. And then step your left foot between your palms, coming all the way up into a warrior two. And then let's inhale, reverse the warrior. Come all the way back up, lengthen through your left leg, hinge your body forward, left arm alongside left leg, shift weight onto your left foot and left fingertips as you lift your right leg. Find your balance for 3. Maybe kicking the heel in 2. And then on 1, extend. Step back. Goddess pose for the last time. Heels in, toes out. Choose your mudra. Close your eyes. How does it feel to be using our hands in this way? I don't do it very much in my classes. I need to do it more. Things that you learn when you're writing a yoga teacher training manual. You're like, oh yeah, I learned that 6 years ago. Why don't I do that? Always more to learn. Lengthen through your legs. Release whatever you chose. Take your step in with your left foot. So you're coming to square your hips. One last time. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Reach forward. Hinge your arms alongside your right foot. And then last time, lift your right arm up towards the sky, revolved triangle, perhaps shifting weight onto your left foot and right foot, perhaps kicking the heel towards the bum, gripping into that revolved Shavasana. And then release the foot, take your palms into heart center, staying for 3, for 2. And then on 1, come up to stand, engage your quad. Last time, left hand on left foot. Reach your right arm up. Maybe you're here. And then maybe you come into the full dance pose and that back bend, that quad stretch, that heart opener, that balance, all that good stuff wrapped into one. Slowly tilt all the way up. Land your left foot. Hands at heart center. One last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower, making your way back to down dog. If you want a vinyasa here, go ahead. Then bend through the knees, gaze forward. We're gonna hop the feet into a cross, just coming to sit on our bottoms on the mat. One more back bend. If you wanna take bridge or Camel, if you want something more gentle than wheel, go ahead. I think all of you know like what the options are. And if you want to come into your full wheel, your Urdhva Dhanurasana, you're going to land your feet on the mat. Bend at the elbows, bring your fingertips pointing towards your shoulders. And then press through the feet and the hands to lift your heart up, expanding through the chest. Taking 10 deep breaths. And then slowly lower, tucking your chin, laying your back body back on the mat. Take your knees into your chest, give your body a nice little hug. And rock side to side. Take your hands onto the backs of the thighs. We're gonna rock back up to seated. All right, nice. So a little bit of a twist now. Extend your right leg on the mat. Step your left foot across. You can stay here, or you might kick your heel towards your bottom. I think you guys can see me. Let me scooch back to my mat so you can see me. There. And now your left fingertips are going to be tented behind your sacrum, and your right arm is going to reach up towards the sky and then twist your right elbow onto your left thigh. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm using the word tented now. I heard a yoga teacher use it. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Mark. Let's either stay here or maybe wrapping the left arm around near the right hip, and then maybe reaching forward and threading the right arm under, connecting the fingertips. Anyway, I've always heard people call them cupcake fingers. And I learned on my 300-hour training that the point of that was like there's a cupcake under your hand and you don't want to squish it, which is like the most bizarre thing. Like, who goes like cupcake like that? I guess when you're reaching into a container to get out a cupcake, you do that. Yeah. Anyway, come all the way back through center. So now it makes sense. I've answered my own question. Uncross your legs. And then we'll take the opposite side. So your left leg is going to extend. Your right leg is going to come across. And then maybe kick the left heel in, tend to your fingers, and then take your left elbow onto your right thigh. Anyway, I heard Mark or whoever say tented fingers, and I was like, oh my God, that makes so much more sense than cupcake fingers. Like, what is cupcake fingers? I don't know. Anyway. So that's my new word. Thank you, Mark. Tented fingers. I used it a lot today. Thought I would explain myself. If you want to take it into that full bind, threading the leg under and then weaving the fingertips back and then just gazing over the shoulder. Come all the way back through center. Uncross the legs. Maybe windshield wipering them from side to side. Nice. Come all the way back through center and then slowly roll onto the mat. Arms alongside your hips. Lift your legs up. Option 1, staying here. Option 2, lifting your bottom up, landing your palms underneath your bottom, walking them down your spine as you lift your legs all the way up into your shoulder stand. Be really mindful of how your C7 feels, and that's that little knob at the top of your spine. And if it is not feeling it right now, then back off. I used to always feel pain in my C7, and I kept doing this pose for some weird reason. And it really is the opposite of what I say as a teacher, which is listen to your body. We need to walk the walk, don't we? Not just talk the talk. Slowly start to walk your hands down your back as you lower your hips on the earth. Slide one palm face down and then another face down underneath your bottom. Extend through your legs. Lift your heart up, press through your elbows, and then release the crown of your head onto the mat. Slowly lift up, tucking your chin, and then lay your chest back down, releasing your arms. Taking your arms into your cactus arms, we'll take one more twist, drawing your knees in, and then just dropping your knees over to the right, landing your right palm, gazing over the left shoulder. Nice. And then take your knees all the way back through center. Then send them the opposite way. Come all the way back through center. Give yourself a tight little squeeze. Thanking yourself for showing up here, for making this a priority. Maybe reminding yourself of those little things that you are grateful for. Maybe it's just gratitude for this practice. Gratitude for this group coming together. And then when you're ready, stretching your body out into your Shavasana, or coming up into a meditation or whatever. I'm going to lead you through a meditation today. It's a new one. I found this meditation when I was looking for something for my summer camp yoga class today. So just settle into a comfortable position. Start to turn your attention inward. Notice how you're feeling mentally and physically. Turn your awareness to your breathing. Allowing yourself to breathe in relaxation. Breathe out tension. Feel your body and your mind becoming relaxed. Becoming calm. Becoming peaceful. And then imagine that you're walking along a path. entering a wildlife sanctuary. Maybe in the wilderness, maybe in the middle of a city. Entering this wildlife sanctuary, walking along the path. Wild grass growing beside the path, and there's trees on both sides, and birds are singing in the distance. The air is pleasant and warm, a breeze making it even more comfortable. And feel the sun shining down on you. It's warming and relaxing your body. Taking a deep breath, enjoying that fresh air. Breathing out, feeling invigorated. Take another breath in. And out. Continue to breathe the fresh, clean air. The path curves up ahead. Continuing deeper into the beautiful wildlife sanctuary. Wildflowers grow in the grass. As you round a curve in the path, you see a small lake. As you walk towards the water, the sun shines down, the birds sing, the breeze blows. It is so peaceful here. Such a beautiful day. You feel very content. Finding a spot to sit down, closing your eyes for a moment, and then just enjoy the sun and the peaceful sounds of the wildlife around you. Relaxing for a moment or two. Either closing your eyes or continuing to look around. Spending time however you wish, but just being relaxed and calm in this peaceful place. When you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground, and carry on. When you're lost and alone, or Oh, you're sinking like a stone. Carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground, and carry on. Carry on, carry on. Give your fingers and your toes their wobbles and wiggles. Then run a sweet and simple stretch, fingertips all the way through toes. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then make your way up to seated. Taking your palms at heart center. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for showing up, because without you, this wouldn't be happening. Thank you. We'll seal with an Om sound. An inhale and then an exhale, and then an inhale through to make an Om. So taking a big breath in, and then a big breath out, and then a big breath in. Thank you for showing up and sharing this space and the practice. Om Namo Gurudev. The divine teacher within me sees and honors the divine teacher which resides in each and every one of you. Om Shanti, peace, namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice Community.